Why do I look like a cone head? I'm not a cone head in real life. I don't know what's happening. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So truth be told, this is the second time I'm filming this video. I filmed it already and I just didn't like the vibe that it had, so I was like, whatever, I will just film it again. But I'm on like a time grind. I have to get ready because my son has a Christmas play tonight. So thought I would just talk to you and like very poorly do my makeup as I get ready. Like, I don't really wear makeup, but I'm gonna wear like a tiny bit because I don't want to look like I'm a put together person. Today's video is about practical life skills that you can do at home with your toddler. And I know that there's some videos like this already on YouTube, but I wanted to make my own version because I notice a lot of videos like this will show a lot of expensive like at-home setups that people use Montessori, whether that's like a kid's, you know, at-home closet or like fancy little tables. And I just wanted to show that you can do a lot of practical life things at home with your toddler or preschooler, and you don't have to have like a fancy setup for it. So I'm just gonna go through my list of things that I thought of off the top of my head. So I wanted to run through those with y'all and kind of show you some practical life things you can do in your home with your kids. And before you watch this, I do want to give a quick disclaimer that we are not a Montessori home. I don't even agree with Montessori, you know, 100% of the things. That's like another video. So we're not a Montessori home, and we're not a perfect home. Like in this video, you're gonna see like glimpses of like all these wonderful things that my kids do, but I don't want to project the image that that's what they do all the time. My kids are wild. They're kids. They act like kids. They're not constantly cleaning up after themselves. Our days are not like perfectly smooth. So please don't take this video and like feel bad about yourself, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. All right, let's jump right into it. That was like a really long, weird intro for me, but hopefully it works. Anyway, let's hop right to it. These are some practical life skills that you can do at home easily with your toddler or preschooler. Number one, your child can dress themselves. You may be like, what? No, they can't. But yes, they can dress themselves. Starting from a really young age, you can have your child start helping you to dress them and point out what you're doing. Like, I'm putting your arms in the sleeve, I'm putting your pant in the leg. And then you can slowly transition to letting them dress themselves. This is a great little trick that we learned with a jacket. If you lay it on the ground, kind of opposite the way your child's gonna put it on, you can let them put their arms into the jacket and flip it over their head. It's super simple and helpful. Number two, your kids can wash their hands and face, and they can dry them with a towel. Number three, your kids can brush their own teeth. The way we do this at our house is I start by letting the little kids brush their own teeth, and then I will come in and brush after them. Number four, your kids can help with the laundry. What toddler doesn't love the washing machine? Let kids help by putting the clothes in the dryer, pulling them out to put them in a basket, or even to press the start button on the machine. That's one of my son's favorite things to do. They can also help with folding the clothes as well. So you can give your kids like hand towels or washcloths or something and let them fold them and make it into like a little stack, and then try your best not to like fix it. I know you're gonna want to fix it, like you want it to look perfect in the cabinet or whatever, but try to just say thank you and not fix it, because they're gonna be proud of their work and you don't want to like mess with that. It will get better over time. And along with folding, you could also let them match socks. Like from they're really small, you can have them just match the socks, and then you can teach them how to stack socks on top of one another and roll them. Next up are some ideas that they can do for helping in the kitchen.
Mommy,
yeah
this.
Yeah, you can have some of that.
Wait, it says you need a rainbow cup. It says you need a rainbow cup.
Oh, well, we don't have that kind of cup, but we have your glasses. You can get your glass out and pour it in. Next up are some ideas for helping out in the kitchen. Your child can pour their own water or milk or whatever into an open glass. You can start with like a little child-friendly pitcher if you want to, or you can just go ahead on and let them start using like the jugs or whatever you have in your fridge, which is what we do, and they can pour their own drink pretty quickly. If there happens to be a spill when you're doing this, this is also a great opportunity to teach them that they can just get a towel and wipe it up. Obviously, from the beginning, you can't just be like, get a towel and wipe it up. All right, you have to like make it fun and show them that it's okay. It's not a big deal if you spill. So what I like to do is get like 2 towels, and I invite my child to help me clean up the mess. And then over time, they will start to get it that they can just get out the towel and do it, as long as you don't make it like a negative thing. Children can also help to wash vegetables and fruits. You can give them like a little scrubber in a small bowl of water. They can also peel their own snacks, like peel their own bananas, peel their own little oranges. Like I'll start the orange a little bit and let my son like peel it himself, and he's always really proud when he does that. Next up, kids can set the table, and this is one inexpensive thing that I will put on here that you can buy. This is like a really inexpensive placemat that kind of teaches kids where plates and cups and things go. And my son really likes to set it out sometimes, and then he can make a little game out of it of matching the place setting. But even if you don't have one of these, they can put their own plate or cup or spoon on the table, and they can even do it for the whole family. And on that same note, they can help you to clear things away from the table as well. And another skill that you can practice along with your kids in the kitchen is to practice child-friendly knife skills. So these are some child-friendly knives that I got off of Amazon, and I've used these with both of my kids. This and another version that I'll link below because there's 2 different kinds. But they can practice buttering toast or even cutting up like fruits and vegetables on their own.
Mommy, I'm in this.
Okay. Oh, but you already got the towel? Good job. Okay, just wipe it up. Kids can also help you to stir when you're cooking. So if you're making like pancakes or cookies, you can invite them to stir along with that. Or they can toss things into the blender or into the juicer. I found that like when my kid helps me make a smoothie, he's more likely to drink it. Another thing that my son and my nephew have both enjoyed helping me with is emptying the dishwasher, which was really surprising for me. But I'll take out all the sharp stuff and then let them hand me the items one by one, or even put the little kid stuff away by themselves into the kid drawer that I keep really low. Kids can also help with feeding any pets you have in your house. You can teach them how to measure out the cup of food and dump it in the bowl. Many toddlers and preschoolers also like to help out with a handheld vacuum. So you just put on the little attachment or whatever, and my son thinks this is so fun to go around the house. And on that note of cleaning, kids can also help to clean windows or mirrors. I get these small spray bottles and I start out with just plain water because little babies will like try to taste it. And you give them a towel and you let them just go around and spray things and wipe it and practice the motions, and then pretty soon they'll really like to go around and wipe the windows and the glass in your house because it's kind of a fun chore. Kids can also help with cleaning up toys, and this is a big one. Their entire video is dedicated to getting kids to clean up, so please don't feel like a failure if your child is not cleaning up after themselves. This is a skill that's learned with consistency and tons of modeling. I find it helpful to make cleaning up kind of a game. I say, let's race, let's see how fast we can put the blocks away. Or if there's a bag for the toys, I do the hungry bag. So I turn the top into like a little mouth and I'm like, feed the hungry bag, and my son really likes that one. Cleaning doesn't always have to be this big production, but being consistent and pausing to put away one toy before you get out the next one as often as you can is really going to help to set up a lasting habit. Kids can also help with planting. My kids love to help plant starts and seeds. On that same note, they can also water plants with a little handheld jug.
Do you have a vase in your kitchen?
You can use a glass. There's a jar, you know, in the glass cabinet. I'll give it for you in 1 second. And the last thing, it's so funny that she came in and asked that. The last thing on the list is that they can pick flowers and arrange them in a vase to put in their room or in the kitchen table. Now that I've embarrassed myself enough on the internet, I think this list has gotten long enough. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you'll try out some of these things with your toddler or preschooler. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please help me get it recommended to others. Leave me some comments down below of your favorite practical life activities to do at home. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.